Hey everybody, and welcome back to the Well Eternal. I'm John, and we're playing some Tormenting Ramp right now up against Cloud in the Wind. This hand is not good. It's only got 2 power, and we've got a lot of heavy things and no time. This hand has no time. Plus we're on the draw. This hand's pretty bad on the draw. This hand's it's kind of better, almost. We have 2 seats so that we can fix our draws a little bit better. Opponent leads on seat of order. They could be Huru, they could be Chalice, they could be all sorts of things. New Tomorrow, not what we're going to the draw right now, but maybe later. I don't actually mind running out seat into Priest here. There's no, unless they're playing Fire and they're actually Ikaria Blue, then there's no, yeah. I have a feeling they're Chalice. Ooh, Ephemeral Wisp? What are you doing, opponent? Anyways, I don't actually feel too bad about running out the Sanctuary Priest. Well, I know what the Seek Power is going to get, so I'm just going to go ahead and play Seek Power, grab a Justice Sigil, play Seat of Cunning. I grabbed Justice because we need Justice more than we need a Primal. We're just going to go ahead and attack. They're going to block anyways. It doesn't change much. Yeah. I mean, I'm sure they have a power card in hand, and they're just going to play to bring it back, which is fine. Yeah, and undepleted, so they still have a Sigil in hand. Island's Favor is annoying, but nothing that we have to worry about too much. We didn't want to draw 8 of the Huru, I'll tell you that much. We'll play a Justice Sigil, and then we'll just go ahead and say go. Again, there's no use attacking here. This deck isn't going to be playing stuff like Finest Hour, I don't imagine. All right, they're going to play Archive Curator, Silence, or 1-2, which is fine. Like, it sucks, but it's not the end of the world. We'll just play Sigil, say go. Attacking doesn't do anything, so... Opponent finally plays the Sigil out of their hand. And what else do they have? Well, they have an attack for 1, and nothing. All right, so now we have Seat. Now, the big question is, are they playing Relic Hate? They could be playing Visions of Austerity, one of the new cards, but I think we're just supposed to play Mask of Torment out and say go. They could also be playing something like Decay or whatever, but I'm not too worried about this Mask of Torment being in play. Oh, they do have Vision. No! Oh, no. And we have 2 more copies in the deck, so they do nothing. Oh, well. Harsh Rule's nice, but we need Justice for it, so that's not ideal. Yeesh. Waystone Infuser. Yeah, this must be an interesting or a different take on Chalice, I imagine. Well, Parliament's fine and all. Well, I was hoping to play 2 owls for it, but may just have to run out 1 owl. I'll wait a turn, see if we can draw another Justice Source. Ooh, Echo card? Yeah. Okay, it's Find the Way. I don't mind that. I don't mind Find the Ways. So, yep, play that. Bash. I'm not blocking. I kind of want to save this for a later block that we may need to make. Ah, there we go. Minotaur Ambassador. Perfect. Now we can jump up to 9 power. Get our double Justice now, so this Harsh Rule's live, and we'll just go ahead and say go. Also, Ambassador stops the Infuser from attacking. Opponent plays Banner off the top, and well, we're going to take 1, which is, again, fine. Unexciting, but fine. All right, so we really kind of want to hit this New Tomorrow, and they've done nothing. They have 3 cards in hand. They've already played... Oh, no, they have... One of them is a depleted power. And they played a Banner off the top. So... What do they have? They could have Island's Choice. I think I'm fine trading a Harsh Rule for an Island's Choice here. Nope. They have nothing. That's good. Let's make 2 owls then. They might have their own Harsh Rule, which... Yeah, I'm fine trading my owls for a Harsh Rule here. Especially if we're able to, slam a New Tomorrow and then start chaining our aids together. Opponent instead plays Archive Curator, silence one of our owls, and Combre Healer, who's annoying, but... And then play another Ephemeral Wisp. All right, so they still have the 1 depleted power in hand because they didn't play it this turn. So they're hoping to probably get this Wisp back with this Wisp later. Well, now we can't attack through the Curator as well, which is annoying, but not the end of the world. I think we're just going to play this Seat and pass. We're in a pretty good position. Curator can't really attack through Owl unless they have a removal spell, and perfect. So now... I'm wondering if I should try to Harsh Rule again, because I really don't want this New Tomorrow to get at Island's Choice or anything like that. They still have 2 unknowns in their hand, because they didn't play that power card. Well, let's play Desert Marshal, silence this, and start getting in for 4. I think I'm just going to hold on to this New Tomorrow until they tap below 3, so that I can... Ooh, there's the Chalice. All right, so they found the Chalice. So now the Ephemeral Wisp is a 2/3. They still haven't played the depleted power yet. So they're still at 3, which is annoying. I think we're just going to attack, play this Seat, and say go. Like, there's no reason for us to run out this New Tomorrow just to get it Island's Choice or Backlashed or whatever. All right, so they're going to exhaust this, turn it into a 4/5. Play their Justice Sigil, bring back the Ephemeral Wisp. Still have a lot of power, which I don't like. Well, attack for 4. Then we'll play High Wind Glider. And we'll just draw a card as well. We like cards. Great Parliament, excellent draw for us. Say go. I mean, these are going to get annoying. Vanquish. Sure, Vanquish the bird. That's fine. Yeah, exhaust this one, draw a card. Come on, go below 3. Just do it. Just go below 3. No, go down in power. They didn't play it. Well, let's seek power. We'll grab a Justice Sigil. Why not? Play the Justice Sigil. Let's draw a card. And we'll play Temple Scribe. What do we draw? Seat of Mystery. That's fine. I can make 3 owls now. I think we'll just say go. Yeah, they're drawing a bunch of cards, but we are kind of holding off their ground force for the most part. I really want them to try to like channel here or something. All right, nothing. Ooh, all right. So we'll play Marshal. Play Seat. So we get 2 seats. Then we'll draw a card. Another 8 of the Huru. That's good for us. And now we'll say go. So I think they should be inclined here soon to try and... Oh, that's annoying too. All right, play Seat. They probably have another Vanquish or something for this Marshal, which I'd be okay with. They don't have it? What does the opponent have in their hand is the biggest question on my mind. Here, let's play the Seat. Go to 16 total power thanks to Marshal. Let's play Parliament, see how they respond. Nothing? All right, here we go. New Tomorrow. Let's make 20 power. Yeah, so for some reason it's taken a while to do that animation. All right, cool. So we'll just have, a cool 36 power. I think that is that enough power? See, we're just cooking off now. Boom, 36 power. You know what? Attack you for 1. Say go. All right, so now they're dead in the air. So if they have a Wrath, they probably should play it. Opponent on Chalice is at 13 power, and we're at 36 power. Who's going over the top of whom? All right, so they found Kothon and made him fly. And then what's their follow-up here? I'm becoming more and more skeptical that they have anything, that they are playing Island's Choice. All right, so Find the Way is now in our hand. I don't think that our opponent can do anything about this, so let's Ultimate Marshal Ironthorn. And then they concede. Perfect. All right. Just as intended. Tormenting Ramp. There you go, people. That's how it works. See you in the next one. Hey, everybody. Here we are again with Tormenting Ramp. This hand is quite bad, so we'll redraw it, even on the play. This hand is better. We get to play turn 2 Temple Scribe. We don't have to worry about our justice sources, so this will be fun. What is our opponent on? Play Shadow Sigil into Slumbering Stone. Okay. So there's a few decks that they could be on if they're leading on Slumbering Stone. They could be Kalis. They could be kind of just a Stone Scar sack deck. They could also be on the Means to an End deck. But we're just going to lead on Temple Scribe for turn 2. Draw an 8 of the Huru, which will be useful later. Let's see what our opponent's got now. Yep, Stone Scar. And Quarry from our opponent? No, Vara's Favor. Sure. Vara's Favor, great at killing 1/1s. I mean, I guess Temple Scribe's a 1/1. We have no plays but Sigil Pass. We would love to draw at least one more Sigil. Maybe a Shadow Sigil, actually. There's the Quarry. What are they gonna bin? I don't think they're gonna. They might bin Power, probably, unless they really need a 4th source. Although I don't imagine that they need too many sources. Well, I guess they do need a lot of sources, because if this is the Means to an End deck, then they're going to want to hit Vara at some point. So they bend a Fire Sigil. We'll play this Seat of Wisdom, and then we'll say go. Because now we have enough power for Martial and Harsh Rule. Again, we really want that Shadow for Mask. But let's see. Opponent plays Shadow Sigil. Plays another Slumbering Stone. And then plays another Vara's Favor. All right. Which, is fine. Whatever. All right. Seat is good, but it's not Shadow Source, which is what I wanted. I'm not going to Harsh Rule and kill these and give them 2/2/2s. And I don't want to play Martial into something without getting value out of him. So we're just going to say go. Opponent plays another Shadow Sigil into Memory Dredger, which is not super amazing right now with no units in the void. Although that might change. Because I could play Martial Ironthorn here. Get that play the power, go to 7 power. But I think then what's going to happen is they're going to go Combust, sack a stone, kill Martial, hit me with Dredger, then replay that Slumbering Stone. But I think that's still fine. Like, we go way over the top of this deck. And if they don't kill Martial, if they don't have something like an Annihilate or a Combust, then I think we're just off to the races. Play another Shadow Sigil. So play Sporefolk. All right, so they're going to try to fill their void. What do they hit? They hit another Memory Dredger, Vara's Favor, and a bunch of power. So nothing for the Dredger to get back. And nothing? Just have nothings? Okay. All right, so we're just going to go ahead and play Secret Pages. Get our Shadow Sigil. Comes in depleted, so we can't play Mask this turn. I don't want to play 2 Owls. And I definitely don't want to attack with Martial because they just, chump block with both, and then they start recurring them, and that's not good for us. So I'm just going to say go. Next turn, we can land Mask. All right, so now they have another power. So now is when I feel like they're going to try to slam something like... they could play a Lifeblood Tyrant here. Gain 8 life. Yeah, Infernal Tyrant here. So they're going to gain 8 life. Make 2 more 2/2s. Hit me with the Dredger. And then bring back one of the Slumbering Stones. Oh, bring back Sporefolk. Okay. So they really want to fill their void more, which is fine. What do they hit this time? They hit Wisp, Sporefolk, and Ravenous Thorn Beast. All right. So let's play Mask. Let's play Scribe. Draws a card, which is a Sigil. Gains a life, which gives us a power. Play Sigil, which gives us another Sigil. So we're at 13. We could play Parliament here. I think we're just going to say go. Because I imagine that next turn is going to be me playing Harsh Rule. Unless something really crazy happens. Alright, so here's Vara. So Vara's going to bring back a Shadow unit. Unsure of which one they're going to choose. Might choose the Wisp. So they can draw an extra card. At least we didn't Wrath that turn, so they could like bring back Tyrant and then start really looping, because that'd be pretty bad. Yeah, like this deck is the one that I've thought about putting in like Passage of Eons from Jack's Bounty, which makes it so that you silence all enemy units to destroy all enemy enchantments. All right, so they choose Spore Folk, mill 5, mill to Combust, another Spore Folk, and a Shadowlands Guide. Attack with everything in the air. We'll just chump block the Tyrant. There's no need to get real uppity about it. All right, so they hit with Dredger. So Dredger is going to bring back unit with 2 or less. So they bring back the Stone, which triggers Vara. Vara is going to probably bring back that Shadowlands Guide, I'm guessing. Yep, Shadowlands Guide, which then brings back Slumbering Stone. Is that going to trigger Vara again? It is. And then they bring back the Ravenous Thorn Beast. And they're going to sack. There it is. Do they have another 1-drop? Nope. Perfect. So they're almost at the combo, because now they can play any Shadow unit and bring back the Tyrant. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to Harsh Rule, which gives our opponent 2 2/2s, which is fine. I think I want to save this other Harsh Rule for later, so we'll just make some Owls and say go. Because, again, I'm imagining we're going to have to Harsh Rule again next turn. And our opponent's at 41, but we really don't care, I don't think. It's going to take a little bit for them to rebuild. All right, so they had Grasping at Shadows. Bring back Vara. Vara is going to bring back the Tyrant. No, Shadowlands Guide. Who brings back a Slumbering Stone. Who brings back a Titan. There it is. Okay. So that brings back Titan, which kills the board. Which brings this guy, which then brings back Shadowlands Guide. Okay. And then that brings back Slumbering Stone, which triggers Vara, which brings back Thorn Beast, which sacks Tyrant. Sacks Slumbering Stone, which plays Gargoyle, which triggers Vara. And they're running out of time, brings back Memory Dredger. So they decided to stop. They found a point which they said, enough's enough. This is plenty. All right, so let's see here. How do we want to proceed? So I think one of the ways that we're going to win this game is, well, we have to win this game by attacking, I think. Although they're at 40 cards in their library, we're at 56. We could win by decking. But it does depend whether this card's another Grasping at Shadows. So I think we're going to A to the Huru. Draw some cards. Draw a bunch of seats, another Harsh Rule, and a Priest. All right, well, I guess I kind of want... Let's just play Seat, and then we'll attack with the Owls that we can attack with. And then we'll say go. So now what's their plan? Play Dark Wisp, which will trigger Vara, which will bring back... What? I don't think they have anything that's... Okay, Spore Folk, which mills them for 5. And what do they hit? They hit Umbran Reaper, Spore Folk, and they have Umbran Reaper in hand, which triggers Vara, which brings back an Umbran Reaper, which is fine. This is all kind of expected. So they're going to draw a card. But I think they're almost out of gas, which I think is good for us. So if we attack with everything, they take 12, and they gain 10, so they take 2, they'll go to 37. And we'll take 10 off of the Reapers, but that'll just put us to 7. And then we can play Priest and gain life some more. All right, so we'll start with an A space, because we eventually do want to kill them. Yeah, this is kind of expected. They'll take 12, And then they'll gain 10 off of the Umbran Reapers, and we'll take 10 off the Umbran Reapers. Put us to 7, put them to 37. Play Harsh Rule. They'll draw 1 card off of Dark Wisp. Then we'll play Marshal. We'll play Priest. We'll play a power card, which will be copied by Marshal, which will gain 2 life from Priest, which will give us 2 power from Mask. Put us to 18. Perfect. And then next turn, okay, they have another Umbran Reaper. Well, that's annoying, but not the end of the world. All right. So let's see here. Let's find the way. We'll grab a sigil. Doesn't matter. We'll play Seat, which gains us 2 life and makes us 4 power. Now we can make 5 owls, which is a lot of owls. They have another card in hand that they didn't play. I don't actually feel too bad about just ultimating Marshal here to kill the Reaper so that we don't get kind of really blown out. Because we're at 6 now. We punch. We'll just play this Find the Way, grab another sigil. It doesn't matter at this point. Next turn, probably... Okay, they have a banner and nothing. Okay, that's good for us. Let's play a sigil, which becomes 2 sigils, which becomes 2 life, which becomes 4 power. Now we make 6 owls, but we're going to make the Tormentor because that's funny. And then say go. All right. Opponent has nothing, which we Find the Way, which is fine. Play Justice Sigil, which is another one here, which is 2 life, which is 2 more power. So we jump to 20, we jump to 30, which is 7 owls. We'll A space. And we have lethal on board. So and they don't have any wrath, so I'm not too afraid. So let's play Secret Pages, get a sigil, which becomes 4 more, and now we make 7. We now make 8 owls. Man, I'm so glad this deck's cooking off. Let's make 8 owls, and then we'll say go. You know, as you do. So what do you have, opponent? You have Vara. All right. So they're going to try to start again. So they play Vara, getting Vara. So then that Vara is going to get Shadowlands Guide. Guide's going to get Slumbering Stone. Stone's going to get Thorn Beast and Titan. So sack that. Other one's bringing back Titan. Destroy those all. Then make a 2/2. All right, so they're going off again, which is fine. It doesn't matter. The problem is they only have the one Thorn Beast. But now they have multiple Umbran Reapers, which is more annoying, I think. Yeah, Slumbering Stone, Sporefolk. Them having a Vara is annoying, but... Alright, there's another Titan in the Void. Do they have a 2-drop? They have a Combust. Sack the Stone. Okay. Trigger Vara, bring back Guide, try to keep going, I guess. But then why didn't they hit... Oh, they had another Tyrant. Okay. So they're going to time out before all this before all this is over. Yep. Yep, they're going to time out of this turn, which is fine, I suppose. And this Combust has yet to actually resolve. I mean, I'm just waiting. We'll see if we're dead or not. I don't know if we are. So they're up to 40. I mean, they could have cooked... did they cook off better than we did? I mean, it's possible, but I'm confused now. I just want this to end. I'm not conceding until this is over, is the big thing. All right, it's all said and done. We're at 7. They're at 45 now, which is annoying. They have no major things in play, which is fine. We can't re-ultimate the mask, which is fine. But they have no cards in hand. But they do have 3 stones in play and a wisp that draws them a card. So I can't kill them from here. So I think... So let's attack with 4 birds. Force them to kind of chump block. Which they don't have to chump block, of course. That's fine. They get 1 bird away. It doesn't matter. Play priest. Play find the way. Grab a sigil. Play the sigil. Gain some more life. Play find the way. Grab a sigil. Again, I could harsh rule here, and it gives them 6 power in play. And we'll just say go. Like... Oh no, they attacked with a 1/1. They probably want to draw a card. Unsurprisingly. Oh no, they're also going to attack with the big dudes. All right, fine. You'll force action then. How do we block these tyrants? I think we just single block them, honestly. Because there's a lot of things that they want to happen. Like, they want this dead. They want these dead. And I don't know if they care if this is dead or not. We really need to draw like an aid. An aid of the Huru or a Celestial Omen or another mask or something. Okay, so they figured out what they want to do. All right. So this is an easy block. I think this is an easy block. Marshall is less useful now. So I think I'm going to do here. Then I kind of want to kill both Varas, though. Here, we'll block this. We'll block Vara. We'll block Vara. Hey, block Vara. And let this happen. And we'll take 4, which is... not an insignificant amount, but... Then they play a seat, which is fine. Perfect. Perfect, finally. All right. Let's Omen. Actually, here we go. Here we go. Wait, hold on. No, they still have the stupid... They still have those in play. Yeah, I think we have to grab Aid. I kind of want to grab Last Word, but Last Word doesn't actually do it with harsh rule, so we'll just grab Aid. We'll play a sigil. Yeah, we'll play Aid. Draw Marshal, draw Aid, draw Defender, draw Seek Power. Perfect. We'll attack with everything because we can. We'll play Lumen Defender because we need to gain some life back. And then we'll say go. There's not much that I'm afraid of now. Means to an end. There's their win condition. Means to an end. So make a Spiteling. All right. So now, let's see. Let's play. So how do we win? So let's A space. I mean, they could just be dead. I haven't done the math at all. Hey, they are dead. Perfect. And I was going to do so many other cool things. Turns out when you have 43 power, you have a lot of options available to you. In any case, that's going to do it for this game. On to the next one. Here we are for next game with Tormenting Ramp, courtesy of, or brewed by Loco Pojo. And this hand is unkeepable in every sense of the word. This hand is interesting. It has 2 of our shadow cards, which is not really where we want to be. Our opponent goes time into Seek Power. We draw another one of our one-ofs in Decay, but Decay is pretty useful at times. We'll go ahead and run out Sanctuary Priest. give us a little bit of a buffer on our life total. They play Time Sigil and pass. We draw our triple shadow card in the last word. We'll play Time Sigil, gain a life, attack for 1, and say go. Yeah, these hands always look real weird. All right, so they're on Praxis, which is not great. So let's play Seek Power. We're going to grab a Shadow Sigil and play it so that we have access to what we need, and we'll just say go. We do need a Desert Marshal for this, for these Dawnwalkers now. And they decide not to attack, which I think is a bold move. And they're on, not just on Praxis, they're on like Dark Praxis or something like that. We'll play Primal Sigil. And nothing else we can really do here, so we're just going to say go. They have a third Dawnwalker. Oh my. Am I okay with trading here? Take 6 instead of 8? Yeah, I think I'm fine with that. I mean, I've taken a bunch of damage regardless. So, the Pyro Knight. Okay. I don't know what our opponent's doing, but it's interesting. We'll play Temple Scribe. Draws us a card. Gains us a life. Play Seat. Say go. So now we can play Mask next turn. Oh, they're on Shepherd's Horn. Okay. I like what our opponent's doing. Yeah, we're still going to trade for these Dawnwalkers because they're the most annoying cards. Oh, they just have Dark Return? That's fine. Draw 8 of the Huru. I think we play Mask this turn. Set up so that we can decay this next turn. Because the Shepherd's Horn is going to be very annoying. Yeah, because they're going to gain 3 life here and bring back their other Dawnwalker, which is not really where we want to be. We draw Seat, which is fine. But I think we're just dead now because our opponent attacks us for a whole bunch, and we go to 11, and they have 14 power on board. Well, we'll let our opponent have the joy of killing us in this case. Yeah, we just needed our justice a little bit sooner, I guess, but oh well. And Darkhorn's an interesting deck, so I don't feel too bad about that. Anyways, on to the next one. Here we are for the next one against, it's the Taxman. I wonder where they got their name from. Anyways, this hand's fine. It's got Find the Way to help us fix our influence requirements, and we've got 3 powers, so I don't feel this is pretty decent. On the draw, it's not superb, but it didn't even count that we had double Find the Ways, since we essentially have quad Find the Ways. We'll play Seat, Say Go. I may lead on Temple Scribe, but I think it's probably going to be more important for us to hit our power drops, especially if our opponent is on Chalice, which they appear to be. We'll play Sigil, we'll play Find the Way, and this time we're going to grab a Justice Sigil. There's not a real reason yet to see which one we need, but we do have the Great Parliament in hand, and we won't need double Primal till much later, like for aid. They do nothing, so we'll play our Justice Sigil. Then we'll play Find the Way. What could they be holding up? Oh, they're gonna draw 2 cards. Okay. Let's see. Let's grab a Shadow Sigil, just to be different, just to kind of try it out. Marison's Disciple. Gonna make a 2/2 flyer. Well, now we draw Harsh Roll, which makes me wish I had grabbed Justice instead, but easy enough. Find the Way, grab the Justice Sigil, say go. I mean, we can't Wrath next turn, but I don't think we'd be Wrathing next turn anyways. They're going to seek power. Play a Banner, so we know they have a power in hand. Play Temple Scribe, which is fine. Yeah, their opponent has to be on some form of Chalice list, based on the assortment of units we've seen. Oh, Minotaur Ambassador is a great draw here. Play Justice Sigil. Let's play Temple Scribe. Draw a card. Gain a life. And draw Seat. Awkward. play Find the Way, grab Primal Sigil, and we'll say go. Next turn they have Desert Marshal. Are they going to silence our 1/1? Sure. That's fine. I'd rather you silence it than some of the alternatives. Play a power, attack with all. Well, we'll trade for the 2/1. I think that's a pretty easy block for us. Pretty sure our opponent would be unsurprised at that block. Play Amber Acolyte. Yeah, our opponent's very clearly on a Chalice deck. Didn't draw Chalice, though. Okay. Let's play Seat. And then we'll play Ambassador. Jumps us to 8 power. Say go. Now our Parliaments make 2 Owls, which is nice. We've got 10 power sitting in hand. Double Harsh Rule just in case. Opponent plays Primal Sigil into Chalice, as expected. And they're going to make this a 4/4, which is fine. Then they're going to seek power, which is also fine. We're going to take 2, which is unsurprising. Let's see. Let's draw a card first, just to see what's up. Draw a Seat. Let's play this Primal Sigil, kind of just get it out of our hand. And I think I'm just going to go ahead and decay this now. I don't want them to activate it again. They've got 1 card out of it, so they've gotten their value. And then we'll just say go. Our Minotaur Ambassador can hold off the Marison's Disciple for a little bit. Opponent plays a Seat, and they've got another Sigil in hand. They're going to channel. Oh, okay, they're going to channel the Ambassador, which is amazing for us. Like, if they're wasting their channels on our dude, on our units, that's the best thing we could hope for. We'll block the 2/1. Take some medicine. Draw another Seat. Seats are good. Go to 10 power. Play Harsh Rule. And then we'll reapply a clock to our opponent and play Parliament for 2. And we have another Parliament in hand, another Harsh Rule. So I'm not too afraid of our opponent yet. So they're going to play Kothon and presumably Ultimate Kothon. So they played his banner. Yep, Ultimate Kothon. This is all fine and good. Draw a Seat. All right, so we'll play the Seat. I think we attacked because this is fine. Trade a bird for a bird. I don't think I want a Harsh Rule yet. And I think I want to save this Parliament because we're so close to being able to play Parliament for 3. Opponent plays a Sigil. Plays another Marison's Disciple. Make another Locust. Play an Amber Acolyte. Draw a power card. Attack for 2. Go to 10. Leave up 3. All right, that's less good for us. So them leaving up 3 seems to indicate that they have like an Island's Choice or something. Because this deck would play Island's Choice. So let's play our Seat. Let's lead on Harsh Rule. Island's Choice? Yep, Island's Choice, as expected. I'd rather that get countered than the aid, and then we'll make 3 Owls and say go. Because our opponent's only way of really dealing with this board now is with a Harsh Rule. And make no bones about it, our board is superior to our opponent's. All right, so now they play Kothon and Ultimate Kothon. We still kind of have the superiority. They still have another 3 power up. Do they have another Island's Choice in hand? Well, let's play Temple Scribe, see what we draw. Highwind Glider. Glider's actually great here. Play Glider, draw a card. Draw Omen. Ooh, all right. So we may be able to trick our opponent into countering an Omen. They play Lumen Defender, which could not matter in the least. Ooh, all right. So we drew Ironthorn. Ironthorn's great. So we'll play Marshall. We'll play a Sigil. So now we're at 15. And we'll just say go, because we want to Omen on their turn to see if they have an Island's Choice. So they have a Scribe, so they're going to draw a card. And if they have a channel, they have to channel Marshall. Because I don't think we have lethal. So 10, 12. Yeah, we don't have lethal. Let's Omen. Do they have a... do they have another one? Yes, they do. All right. So now, the game we need to play is, do we ultimate Marshall Bash? Which I think is what we're going to do. So we're going to play Seed of Cunning. Because if they have another one... if they have another Islands choice, they're going to have to use it somewhere else. Okay. So that response window tells me that they have nothing else in hand. So we're going to say go. And I think we just win next turn unless they have Harsh Rule in hand. Oh, they'll be my Huckleberry. How thoughtful. All right, so we won with only 17 power instead of 40. That's pretty all right. Let's go to the next one, shall we? Hey, everybody, and welcome back. John here playing some Tormenting Ramp. And this hand's actually fine. We do have, 2 5-drops, a 6-drop, and a 2-drop in hand, but we can play our 2-drop on curve, and we're on the draw, which is not the best, but this is fine. And they appear to be on Argenport, our natural enemy. We draw Find the Ways, but we'll play Seed of Progress and say go. We're going to start off looking like a Chalice deck, which might force them to play a little offhandish. So they went Banner, so they probably don't have any other power cards in hand, which is fine. So let's play Seat, and then we'll lead on Scribe. Draw another Marshall. So we're flooded with Marshals, which is, fine. All right, so they have a Sigil in hand, and they play Instigator. Not exciting for us. Let's play Find the Way, grab a Shadow Sigil. We're just going to play the Shadow Sigil now, because next turn we can play a 4 and a 5. We'll take our licks, take 3, play a Bart, play a Sigil. Bartholo is not good for us. So we Find the Way, grab a Justice Sigil, play it depleted, say go. Like, especially if they land a Falchion on this. Or like a Hammer. Yeah, Hammer's pretty bad too. Yeah, how do we beat Bartholo? I don't know. I don't know. So let's play a Primal Sigil, and let's play Marshall and say go. Marshall's hopefully going to hold off the Instigator, or he's going to eat a removal spell, which is fine. Otherwise, we're just going to take 5 from Bart regardless. I mean, they could have a Slay, which is what I would expect. Oh, they just have dueling pistols on Bart? Ooh. All right, so I think we're just really, really dead. Like, by any conceivable metric, we are very, very dead. Because, like, okay, so I can play Marshall Ironthorn, and then I can play a power, go to 3 power, play Secret Pages. All right, hold on. Play Marshall, go from 5 to 8, then play Secret Pages, go from 8 to 11, and we still die to the stupid Bart. I mean, sure. Why not? If we're going to go out, we're going to go out in style. And we'll just say go. We'll do this on their turn. Let them know. Oh, very impressive. Thank you, opponent. All right, fine. We're going to do this, play this. And then, yeah, no, we're dead then. Yep. Bart can be quite annoying if you're unprepared for it, which we're kind of unprepared for. All right, let's see how another one goes. All right, back again with Tormenting Ramp. And this hand is terrible. We're going to draw again. I mean, I did keep a very low interaction hand last game. This hand is double Harsh Rule with a double Sanctuary Priest, so it's not nothing. Play Seat, say go. At this point, I just wanted to lead on a Time Seat so that we can play Sanctuary Priest next turn. Just like play Priest, play Seat, say go. We could have used Seek Power there, but I think that this is a better use of our power. Also, I think this Seek's going to go grab a Justice Sigil. All right, so they're on Stone Scar with Quarry. No, they're on an armory deck. Like the only decks that play Seek, Armory, and are in these factions are essentially just armory lists. So we're going to attack for 1 because we can. We're going to play our second priest. We're going to play Seek Power, and we're going to grab a primal source because we have Progress and Cunning in hand. And then we're going to play Seed of Progress and gain 2 life, and we'll say go. I grabbed the sigils so that we can have double primal, which is relevant. All right, opponent has Sword of Icaria, so they're going to trade sword for one of our priests, essentially. Play seat, attack. These harsh rules are basically just going to sit in our hands forever now. And we kind of want to draw something like a Marshal or a Great Parliament or something to pressure them. They bend a Dark Return. Interesting. Okay, play Seek Power. Play another power card. Sure. Ooh, 1 power Arcano Artisan? This isn't good for us. We're going to say go. I mean, we may end up... This could just be the mid-range version, but Arcano Artisan is a pretty clear indicator that this is Armory. Like next turn, they can play Fire Source into Starsteel Daisho, which is all sorts of bad for us. Let's play Temple Scribe, draw a card. Well, let's play Temple Scribe and draw a card. There's Marshall. I think we're still going to play this Sigil, say go. I'd rather be able to play Marshall with power than just... I'd rather hit our power drops every turn, because ours are more important than our opponents. We're not going to block. We're at 30. They're at 23. This is all fine and good. Nothing? Okay. Let's play Marshall. Let's play a Sigil. And then we'll go ahead and attack with all, because we do need to kill our opponent at some point. Say go. If they have a Vanquish, Marshall's going to eat Vanquish or Slay or whatever removal spell they have in hand. Yep, Slay. Which is fine. We got our value off of Marshall Ironthorn. Take a lick from Artisan. They play another power. All right, so we'll play Seat. And we'll just keep doing this. Our opponent has very little they can do. I mean, we're winning this race. They're dealing essentially 2 to us because we're gaining a life. And we're dealing 3 to our opponent. There's Enforcer. All right, so the life gain train is over. As well as the attacking train, unfortunately. We'll play Seat. I think we'll still deal 2 to our opponent, drop him to 15, and then Harsh Rule here. I mean, we're going to die to Daisho or Rune Hammer or something. Are we playing Protect? No, I didn't think so. We'll just say go. We are 1 power away if we draw like a to the Huru. Yep, Rune Hammer. All right, so they played that Seat depleted, so they have nothing but action in hand, or at least no sigils. We draw another sigil, which is not what we wanted to draw right there. We wanted to draw something that like does something. Like even a New Tomorrow does something. Just takes the top 10 power cards of our deck and like, discards them. And Minotaur Ambassador does something. We'll play a sigil as well. Say go. Ambassador is probably going to get hit by a removal spell so that they can keep hitting us with Rune Hammer. All right, so opponent quarries, ditches a Seat, plays a bigger Rune Hammer to kill this one. Sure. Our opponent's pretty intelligent. They play a banner, say go. Oh, perfect. Let's play some owls. I don't think that they have any way of stopping the spell from resolving, but it seems they have some fast spell in hand. Probably like an Annihilate or something. Could be like a Torch. Furnace Mage. Doesn't do anything against us. So they traded a Rune Hammer. Sure. Let's go ahead and just attack. And they're at 5. Let's play this. They might have a Harsh Rule in hand, which could go over poorly. They could have a Icaria, which is annoying. I hope they don't have a Harsh Rule. We fight with courage. Perfect. They had nothing. You know what? I'm feeling it. Let's do one more. One more go at the round. And here we are for one more against Schmitty. Playing Tormenting Ramp. Schmitty's on the play. This hand has 1 power and is unkeepable. So we're just going to redraw it. This hand has similar problems to the previous one. But we do have Find the Way and Secret Pages to help fix. And we have Celestial Omen to help us find if we're trying to help us find what we're looking for. Hopefully we draw like a sigil so that we can like play this on one. But we'll see. Opponent played Seat of Order, so they could be on any sort of Huru deck. They could be on Chalice, which we've already played, so it would be unsurprising. No, they played a Shadow Sigil. Seek Power too. So there's a variety of decks that are on this kind of color combo, but let's see what they're gonna do. So we're gonna play Priest, play Seat, say go. We have another Desert Marshal in hand now, and we're gonna be all right if they play any sort of unit-based strategy. Feln Bloodcaster is annoying. Also, premium Seek Power, premium Bloodcaster, and unpremium Seats. Opponent, you need to step your game up. We're gonna play Justice Sigil, and we're just gonna say go so that we can use Secret Pages at the end of turn. They play a Primal Source into Wisdom, which is fine. They can attack if they want. They don't? Cool. We'll Secret Pages. We'll play a Primal Source. Seek Power's fine, but we're going to go Find the Way, grab Shadow, play Shadow, play Find the Way, grab Shadow again, say go. Our opponent likes our style. You're not so bad after all. So they're going to draw some more cards, which is fine. So this appears to be kind of the this Feln control deck splashing Justice. Usually they splash Justice for the ability to what's the word I'm looking for? To play like Harsh Rules and Vanquishes now that Tavrod's become popular. We'll play Shadow Sigil again, gain some life. Play Find the Way. They could backlash this if they wanted to. And their deck would play Backlash too. So we'll grab the Primal Sigil. We'll play another Find the Way. We'll grab another Time Sigil. And I think we'll just stop there. We don't need to go any further. We don't need to run the Seek Power out just yet. See what our opponent's follow-up is. They play Primal Sigil into Recurring Nightmare. All right, perfect. We have a Desert Marshal target. Because Recurring Nightmare can be very annoying. We even draw him. We even draw the namesake card. We now have the playset. So we'll play the Time Sigil, gain a life, and we'll just say go. We could have Seek Powered there. We have the choice to Omen. They're going to draw more cards, which is fine. But I think ultimately what we're going to do is we're going to Desert Marshal the Recurring Nightmare when they play it, and with the goal of trading. Now they could also activate Bloodcaster here, but I think they're on the Recurring Nightmare plan. Yes, opponent, good job. So silence the Recurring Nightmare. They could have Protect. Protect would be annoying. All right, so Protect happens. So the ability happens. We're still going to Recurring Nightmare it. See if they have another Protect. They do not. Yep, curses. You are absolutely correct, opponent. Also, I waited until the Protect resolved because otherwise that Recurring Nightmare would have Aegis as well as Flying in Charge, which would be very bad for us. Do I want to... They probably have more of those, but this is fine. So we'll play Primal Sigil depleted, gain a life. We'll play Seek Power, grabbing a Justice Sigil. Why not? We could just Omen main phase, kind of get something that we're looking for so that we can prevent our opponent from, say, backlashing this. And I think the most important thing that we could Omen for... let's just say go, because I think they're gonna Ultimate Bloodcaster this turn. If they don't, that's a win for us, because they have to have a ton of Ultimate Bloodcaster. That's fine. Hopefully they just steal like a power card or something. Play a Sigil, say go. They only have one power, so let's Omen. So what do we want? Probably Marshall. Grab Highwind Glider. Grab New Tomorrow. Okay, they didn't grab Last Word. That's good. Actually, Mask is great because they haven't done nothing with Sanctuary Priest. So let's play Mask. Let's play Seat. Gain a life, gain a power. Say go. So now our opponent's incentivized to use an actual spell on the Sanctuary Priest. Now I'm hoping that I didn't actually check the numbers, but I'm pretty sure that they drew something like they drew Secret Pages. That's fine. That's fine. Of all the hits, Secret Pages is kind of the least egregious, and we're not going to block. We'll take 2. We don't want them drawing more cards from our deck, so we'll silence this Bloodcaster. I am partially worried about opponent. I wonder if our opponent likes fun. Let's find out. Yes. You're not so bad after all, opponent. So, casually go to 33 power. It's, whatever. Say go. So our Justice Primal Shadow opponent. Ooh, double Recurring Nightmare? Had a feeling. Well, silence 1. The other one's going to hit us, though, which is unexciting. Well, not unexciting, but unwanted. You only get the one opponent. You don't get to, go off on us. Yeah, put it in your hand. That's fine. Just put it back there. All right, so we drew Aid. So let's start with an Aid. Oh, they have a response? Do they have an Islands choice? That'd be pretty bad. That's fine. We'll just make the Tormentor instead. Just make the Tormentor, casually. Say go. Now, this deck would play Steward of the Past, and Steward is a pretty clean answer to Tormentor. We'll take 4. It's fine. It's all okay. Ooh, Harsh Rule. Okay. Don't play Steward. No Steward. Hee. All right. So let's Temple Scribe. Draw a card. All right. So we have 2 Harsh Rules. Perfect. We've got our opponent on the ropes. Recurring Nightmare is annoying. Nightmare might be a faster clock than what we've got. Especially since it's doubling every turn. Let's see. Harbinger. Okay, so they're going to gain 3, take 1 off of the Spitling. Cool. Another Mask. Let's play Mask. And let's play Harsh Rule. Because, we could have ultimated the other one. Oh, well. It'll work out. It'll all work out. So, yeah, they play Recurring Nightmare. They're going to hit us for 4. We go to 30. So then they're going to be able to hit us for 8, put us to 22, then put us to 16. So it's a pretty fast clock. I don't think we have any instant speed ways of interacting with it, unfortunately. Sigil's fine. Ooh, Marshall. Make a Spitling. Let's make a Tormentor. And attack. Take 8. Okay, so we have a 3-turn clock. Say go. Also, we're making Spitlings every turn. Ooh, I don't like that. Because that means they're getting Steward of the Past. Because this deck has to be playing Steward of the Past. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. Like this, you can't be playing a Felon-based control deck and not playing Steward. Because right now, what's killing my opponent is going to be these Spitlings. Oh, they play Harbinger. Sure. Deal 1 to the opponent's face. Island's Favor. Okay. Island's Favor is reasonable. Slay the Tormentor. Sure. All right. So now we make 2 Spitlings. So let's Harsh Rule. Deal None, because it pops the Aegis. Play Iron Thorn, and let's find out if there's any basic sigils left in the deck. Hey, there's one of each. Perfect. Casually 39 power. We have a lot of outs. We are putting our opponent on the ropes. Channel Marshal makes sense. Now, this is a Recurring Nightmare. So we go to 21. So we're on a turn 2 clock from this Recurring Nightmare. All right. Make some Spitelings. We'll attack. Play Temple Scribe. Gain a life, draw a card. Find the Way. I'm going to guess Find the Way has no targets. No valid cards. Perfect. Again, it's literally no skin off our backs to do this. So yeah, there's Recurring Nightmare for 16. It's going to hurt. We're going to need to find a Great Parliament or an Aid of the Huru. Yeah, 32. Yeah, there's not many ways we can win there. Harbinger, cool. Deal 1 to everything. Get dealt 2 to the opponent's face. Play a Justice Sigil. Yeah, I think we're dead now. Because I can play Ambassador as a body. And nope, yep, our opponent's got it. Man, we were really close. I think maybe silencing the other Bloodcaster was the mistake we made. But they have to be playing like another copy of the Recurring Nightmare in their hand or whatever. Well, we'll go ahead and show them that we've got the Ambassador or whatever, and they know what this card is, and we'll just say go. Because they definitely have it in the bag now, so. C'est la vie. But yeah, this deck's really sweet. Yeah, I think we made a misplay there, but that's fine. And yeah, thanks for following along with this this crazy brew of a deck. Thanks to Logo Pojo for brewing it up and inspiring people like me to play it. So talk to y'all next time.